What's up, Gunplum modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How is everyone doing? Today is May 3rd, 2017. And here on display is my Lupus Rex and my Lupus, both metallic painted and weathered painted. I finished doing the weathering on the Rex using Mr. Weathering Color Black, and of course using a product that I recently reviewed a day ago. Came out pretty good. I also used it in conjunction with Panaline accent, because when you use this, it's designed for weathering and getting into little crannies in there, here and there, but it's not meant to be a product to use for panel lining. You definitely need something like that to panel line some of the parts, which came out pretty good. I like it. Far better than my previous kit that let me get it out right now. I've been meaning to put this on display with the Rex. And that is this guy right here. The standard Lupus, standard Barbatos, which doesn't want to stay up for whatever reason. Come on. Good. A little lanky here and there, but it's fair enough. Yeah, that was like actually my second attempt using the Mr. Weathering color, and even though I thought I was doing it right, I didn't have that product. I was using enamel, I believe a combination of enamel thinner and lighter fluid. But this one does pretty good, and maybe I should have done a little bit more, but it's still okay for now. So yeah, it came out nice. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I was actually... this video is basically a part 2 of what I just did a few moments ago, or actually the day before, because I was going to release this video yesterday, and then this morning I was taken back. I was a little surprised. Always Prime 92 like to send a message to me saying, hey, check this out, and lo and behold, Bandai has said that we're going to get a 1/44 scale Unicorn Gundam real grade. Well, it has been talked about for quite some time. I think we all knew about this last year. I wasn't expecting it to be this year, but it is what it is. I guess they figured out how to do this. So basically, this is not going to be a 2 real grade kit. It's not going to be a real grade Unicorn in the Unicorn mode and the real grade Unicorn in Destroy mode. They are able to figure out how to expand, make it transform in one kit. And I find that to be a little troublesome, considering the scale and the size. Yes, Unicorn is a big kit in its own aspect. Actually, do I have a Unicorn here? Yes, I do. It's like, here's the high grade, the original high grade version of the Unicorn in Destroy mode, which I really like. Now, if they do this as a real grade, chances are it's going to probably be a little bit taller and wider than this one in its normal mode. So that I can understand, and I can see that when it transforms, it'll be bigger than what it is. Considering how big the Senanju is, I haven't purchased the real grade Senanju yet, but if they're able to do that, they'll be able to figure it out. So it's good for them. That's I can't wait to see this at next week's show, at the Shizuoka show. That's going to be in Japan on the 11th to the 14th. And that's the purpose I wanted to put this video on, because was a bit worried about looking at the new the new information that's going to be coming out of that show. Now, every year they do this, in this time of the year. I was actually originally going to go to Japan to go to the show, but I'll leave that for next year. But with the all the new kits that's going to be announced and all that stuff, I was a bit worried how I'm going to see all this information. I'm kind of talking about the state that we are in with a lack of a website that normally gives us all the information we always want to see, and that is Gundam Guy. Ever since Gundam Guy decided not to post anything since I think the March 11th of this year, I've been going to other sites to get my Gunpla information, you could say. Strange, you know, how Gundam Guy is, you know, pretty much shut their doors, as well as GG Infinite, which is that website that you can order kits. I wanted to talk about it and share, you know, where we should go to get our Gundam info. For starters, the best, I think right now, the one place that we should be going right now is this site known as taghobbies.com. I just was recently made aware of this site about a few weeks ago. Yeah, about a month ago, you could say. And they have been relatively up to date with their latest news on stuff, you know, not just Gundam, just for other related things. Star Wars, Godzilla, little figurines, movies, all that stuff. It's not in English, but you could you could pretty much understand and get the idea, get the gist of it all. And I believe this site was also showing photographs from last year's show, so this is a good place to go. I'm going to be posting links on the bottom of this on this channel, on this video, so you guys can, if you don't have this saved in your browser, save it so you guys can check it out. Another site that's still starting updating was Gunjab. Gunjab started to update their website every now and then. Before, they were going the same route as Gundam Guy, but I guess they're starting to update some stuff. Not like new kits, but good some, you know, custom builds, diorama builds, stuff like that. Start showing cars too. Interesting, but it is what it is, and I don't judge on what they're doing recently with some stupid things they've done. That's, you know, hopefully I hope that Gunjab steps to the plate and fill the void that Gundam Guy left for everybody. Another site that I've been going, of course, is Gundam. I believe it's called Gundam Kits Collections website. They're also updating their site every now and then. Let me see if I got on Gundam News. Yes, they're talking about the Unicorn Gundam being announced. So that's going to be interesting to see. They'll probably be posting all that information. It's going to probably be revealed at the Hobby Show. So save that as a preferred site to check out. And of course, the one place that I would probably recommend you guys go to is HobbyLink Japan. HobbyLink Japan always goes there and has a long 20 to 30 minute video. Usually they do two of them. One of them, the first one is usually reserved to Gundam and Macross and all those other nice cool sci-fi things, while the other one is just basic generic model kits, tanks, ships, planes. Both of them are great videos. So keep an eye on that site, of course, and click on their Twitter link. Now, you don't have to have a Twitter account to look at their Twitter link unless you want to look at it on your phone. But if you click on their website, you can actually see all the photographs that are being posted at that moment. So that's a great way of seeing what's coming out as well. And whoever's attempting to create a Twitter account for me, stop it. I don't have a Twitter account. I don't see myself making a Twitter account, and you know, stop using my name. Really, make your own. I'm not in a mood to create a Twitter account. when I'm in the mood, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so let's talk about some of the kits that we are aware that's coming out now. And in the show, we already know some of these kits are going to be showing up there. But the ones that just came out now, the Gundam Schwartz Ritter, which I really like that kit. I really do. I love the color design. The black with gold. Oh, I would definitely, I want to paint that. That looks really nice. The Barzam looks like a really cool kit. Don't know if I should get that. But then again, I think we've seen a suggestion that they should make this as an RE kit. So we'll leave that up to debate. The two petite bear guys, the Surfacer Gray and the Rusty Orange, has been announced. And even though, you know, I don't buy a lot of petite bear guys, I'm more interested in this because I kind of like the little sign that's holding up. It's, you know, it's a sign that you could pretty much customly make, but I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of memes on these. People making funny little bits on that. The SD Legends BB Mark III Daishogun. Looks like a little cool, little colorful little kit. And this was actually my personal favorite, which I can't wait to see in the next episode of Thunderbolts. The Gundam Ground Type S. Wow, that is really nice. I'm really liking that kit. Liking it so much that I may get two. The next one, of course, is the figurized bust Fumiya version, the ending theme version. And then a couple of P Bandai exclusives, Region Lays type, the Gun Cannon First Type Rollout, the prototype one that we all remember from the episode, I think the last episode. P Bandai's Gelgoog Unicorn version. It's interesting to see that. I could see that. And this one's actually appealing to me. The Zaku 2 Kai B type. That I'm actually thinking of getting. I've been debating what P Bandai kits that are out there that I may be interested in getting, and this one is a definite for me. There are some others which came out, but I'm not going to talk about it, but there are reissues and some knockoffs. Now, besides these kits, we already are aware of the other kits that has been announced, but for starters, Justice Gundam. We already know that. And surprisingly, I was a bit surprised about the fact that we're getting the Justice Gundam, and not many people maybe are talking about it, or maybe they are. Who knows? Justice Gundam is one of those kits that I kind of said to myself, it should have been released a long time ago. It shouldn't have waited this long. You know what I mean? It should have came out like the time when the Freedom came out. And we're talking about a few years ago. But so it's late for the party. I can understand. But it's coming out soon. Now we also know about the Zeta Z Gundam version, Katoki. That, of course, is the one model kit that a lot of people were expecting to get. I never got the master grade version of the Zeta Z. I had the original 1/100 scale version when it came out in the 90s, late 90s. Well, no, I picked it up in the late 80s. I know it came out in the late 80s. But we'll be definitely seeing prototype images of that at the show. And I have a feeling that's going to be coming out in August. So prepare yourself for August. Now, another kit that I've announced, of course, is the Tristan from the Gundam Twilight Axis. I believe it's an OVA series, or OVA, or just maybe a one-off movie. I have no idea. The one thing they have not shown is the Zaku 3 Kai, that red one, which looks really nice. And that's definitely coming out as a 1/44 scale. So we'll definitely probably see an image of that at the show. We're kind of done with IBO. And IBO has really given us a lot of great kits. Many people probably don't like them, but I sure love them, especially, of course, the Barbatoses. It's been one of those unique kits. And maybe we'll probably see one more Barbatos, and that could be a master grade, which of course a lot of people rather see a master grade than that. I know a lot of people want to see a master grade of G-Self, whenever that will happen. And now with the recent announcement of the fact that we may see more Reconquista, whether it's I highly doubt it's going to be a reboot. It's probably going to be one of those compilation movies, but they're going to fix it in the movies and not in the anime. I can totally understand that. That I can go on, see that. Another model kit that's coming out is the Dantaloin or line. Interesting mobile suit. Don't know if I should get that. Now, I'm gonna seg into what I was talking about in IBO. Now, IBO gave us a lot of great kits, especially a lot of 1/100 scales. What was it? We've gotten over close to 10 1/100 scale kits, no grades, from the IBO line. And now we're not going to get any more. It'd be nice to see another one that would be the Kamaris Vidar, which don't know if they will ever announce that, or if the Gunpla community wants that. But to fill the void of the 1/100 scales, and obviously with the two master grades coming out, we're going to be getting the RE100 Hama. And I did mention that before, that it looks like a really cool kit. We also are going to be getting a 1/44 scale Ifrit Schneid. I can never say that right. Surprisingly, we all thought that could have been a P Bandai exclusive, and then the regular Ifrit comes out as high grade. But would it be funny in the reverse? The standard Ifrit is a P Bandai. It'll be stupid, of course, but so that is pretty much what is announced. Now, what has not been announced is the one that we're waiting for. From the IBO line, we don't know if they're going to be releasing anything or talking about anything, so let's skip to that. From the Twilight Axis, we already know about the two mobile suits. Maybe there'll be a third or fourth one. There's always, a ground type or, a cannon fodder mobile suit that we would like to see destroyed or anything like that. So we'll have to wait. From Origins, and this is where I'm a bit confused. What other mobile suits we'll see in Origins? We're already in the war, so we've already seen all the prototype Zaku's and all that stuff, and the new Zaku's. If we're going to get another Zaku, okay, that's understandable, but put something different in there, or make it something a little bit more unique. The one thing I would like to see is the Gundam Origin, but in high grade mode. We already have two master grades, the original one and then the updated one that came out this year. But the 144 scale version has not been released. So I think this will be a perfect time to see that. So that will be Origins. Thunderbolts. Now, this is where it gets good. For Thunderbolts, I want to see the updated GOG, updated Zagak, and the PETIT'GGUY. Those are the three kits that I would love to get my hands on. Wow, that episode that we just saw recently blew my mind. I love that episode. I'm going to be rewatching it again. Even though we didn't see that much of the PETIT'GGUY, the next episode, it's basically a commando unit of PETIT'GGUYs, which is really nice. I can't wait to see that. Not to mention the fact that we'll be seeing the, for those of you who haven't seen the episode or the preview, a Golf custom flight type. But the flight type was actually on top of a base Jabber-like vehicle. So I don't know if that will be included in the kit, but it would be nice if it did. And whatever, maybe we might see the Aqua GM that was in the show. So we're talking about a good 5 or 6 more kits from that line that's coming out. So that will be Thunderbolts, and that will be Origins, and that would be and then there was an announcement of a new Bill Fighter series or anime or OVA, kind of like what they did last year with Island Wars. So we're going to be seeing maybe 2, 3, maybe close to 4 kits from that series. Maybe we'll see an updated Bill Burning or whatever, but that'll be nice to see that. So I think there's going to be a lot of surprises coming out this summer, and it's not. And you got to understand, these are kits that are going to be coming out within the next 3 to 4 months. This is not till the end of the year. Obviously, we know that the Unicorn. Well, I don't know if the Unicorn is coming out this summer. It's always been like 3 real grades per year. We've already went through the Stray kit that just came out a month ago. The Unicorn is probably going to come out this summer, unless they announce it for the winter. But if they do come out for the summer, what would be the winter? Or maybe they won't. Maybe they won't do another real grade. Maybe it's reserved for something else. My interpretation for the real grade was going to be the real grade Desai Hell. I would have loved to see that kit. Not that I don't mind the Unicorn. Just I'm so sick and tired of the Unicorn. And I could tell you that I'm not the only one. So it's going to be an interesting show next week. Okay. So within this past few days, I was preparing some stuff, and I was going to places here and there. Over the weekend of this past weekend, I went to New York City to go to Tamashii Nation's anniversary to see some stuff. I posted photographs on Facebook, and you guys can see it down below. And I was surprised to see some things. Well, just the metal build of Gundam was the big announcement. So I was wow, that was pretty nice. But you can't buy it. It was a pre-order, $70 for a pre-order. But I can imagine it was like close to 200. I'm not a big fan of metallic, like metal type kits yet. I would like to get it. The only thing I got were these 2 little guys right here. Here's a Vegeta, and here is a Super Saiyan Goku. Pretty nice, right? I'm not going to open that up. I'm going to keep this in the box. And when I was coming back from the show, I went to a place called Midtown Comics. It's actually on 40th Street, just a block away from the Port Authority bus terminal. And I was surprised that they had a good section of the floor filled with Gundam kits. And I say bravo. You know, for anybody who lives in New York, obviously there's Image Anime, but if you can't get to Image Anime, go to Midtown Comics and see what they got there. And I was just looking around because obviously all the kits they have I already have, so I don't see anything that caught my attention. What I did pick up, which caught my eye just before I left, was this, a Universal Unit. It says here, inside there's a GM custom there. It was the only thing in there, so I won't open that up yet. I'll open that up later, so it's kind of cool to get one of these little guys. That same day, I was like, you know what? I'm on a roll here. Let me go someplace else. Let me go someplace else. And I went to Gundam Planet. I wasn't thinking of going to Gundam Planet, but it was a nice day. And I say, oh, let me go by and check it out. And the one thing, I didn't pick up anything new. I actually went to pick up the some stuff, some paints. I did pick up these craft cotton swab because I needed to, because I kind of like when I was using that True Metal paint, True Metal product, I wanted to use Q-tips, but Q-tips, you know, are not compact. They're not well designed for this, so these should be sufficient enough for that. And when I was before I left, I was looking around and I saw this, the gun cannon mass production type. It's a bit crushed, but at a decent price. Who can pass this up? So that's basically all the stuff that I got recently. Okay, so I'm going to say shame on me, because back in February, just before I was building the SDF-1, I never got around to make an announcement of the winner for February's giveaway. I'm surprised no one has called out on me saying, hey, what happened? I commented on the video, and sure enough, I completely forgot about it. Nobody has reminded me. And recently I just said, oh my god, I forgot to look into this. So I'm here on this page where I'm going to do a randomization of the comments. Now, there were like about 24 comments that day. I'm going to load the comments right now. Okay, so it's 24 comments in this page. And then let's see here. I'm going to randomly pick the most selected. Okay, so it's already been loaded, and I'm going to pick the winner. And so you guys know the winner will get the 1/100 scale, excuse me, correction, 1/44 scale Power GM cardigan from the Bill Fighters Tri-Series. And the winner is, picking it right now, number 18, Tassan Arga, Vidara. We both have a similar basic color, but not the body shade. Grays, well, I can, yeah, that's okay, so that was the one where we saying, put a funny comment, caption this with the Vidar going up against the Grays Ritter, the Grays Ritter Custom. So, Transan, I'm going to send you a message and let you know that you won. Just give me your address so I can then mail this to you, and then you can enjoy this kit. So congratulations on the winner for February's contest. Okay, so what am I going to do now, considering I just finished making 2 of these guys? Well, I'm going to make a few kits here and there. I don't want to build on anything big. I want to wait until the show, because I want to talk about it, and I don't want to talk about the show during me making a major build. So I'll be working on a few kits, and I'll be posting it soon. But after the show, I'm going to begin working on the Master Grade Providence Gundam. That will be an interesting kit to build. It's pretty big, it's pretty new. I've seen a lot of people's work online, and hopefully I can contribute to making this kit myself. And I hope you guys like this. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching my video, and watching, hopefully get ready for next week's announcements of what new Gunpla kits are coming out. And on a final note, even though I've already said that, these are the places you should go to watch and get your Gunpla news, anybody out there who are getting the news quicker, or they got it before anybody else, please share it with the Gunpla community. Share it whether it's on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, of course. I think people can do it on Instagram. On what was another place you can? Oh, on websites. If you know the websites, share it on the websites. I don't care if you go outside with a bullhorn and start announcing what Gundam kits are out. Just make sure you share it to everybody, so everybody can enjoy the what's coming out soon. So I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gunpla models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.